I am Bob Lamb. I am an associate research scientist at the START Center here on campus at the University of Maryland and director of the ICONS project. I am also a policy PhD graduate of the School of Public Policy here at the University of Maryland. There were three reasons that I came. One, it was half the price of all the equivalent programs in the area. Two, it really had a phenomenal faculty that was kind of far beyond what you would think a public school would have. And then three, it had just a really strong emphasis on ethics and normative analysis across multiple methods and topics. It's really the work in ethics and normative analysis and multi-methods that I use the most every day, even today, many, many years later, because when you're dealing with really hard problems out in the real world, there's no easy answers. It's really about making judgments about hard problems. One of the great things about the University of Maryland, it is phenomenally diverse. There's a lot of different potential collaborators all across campus. And a lot of people are very willing to work with you when possible. And then throughout my career being in DC, I mean, I've worked at the Defense Department, but I've engaged with people at the State Department and USAID, the Homeland Security. But also policy isn't just what governments do, it's also what nonprofits and businesses and associations do. First, whatever you think you're going to study, it's probably going to change, so be flexible about it. I've always heard that you get a master's degree when you've mastered the existing knowledge in your field, and you get a PhD when you add to that knowledge. So think about what are the questions that don't really have clear answers. And the biggest risk, I think, of a policy PhD and policy research in general is that people in positions of power might actually listen to you. And to me, that feels like a really great responsibility, because if you don't get the answer right and somebody acts on it, it could have real world consequences that aren't necessarily what you want to see in the world. So be humble, be curious, and be flexible.